Hi, good evening, and welcome to our Department of Pediatric graduation celebration. While this is the first virtual graduation, we are continuing a long tradition of celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates, our residents and fellows, and the care teams of Brody School of Medicine and Bident Center who are delivering quality care to the children of Eastern North Carolina. I want to start by acknowledging Dr. Turner. She's not able to be with us in person tonight due to an unexpected event. I know she's watching along tonight and sends her very best. Dr. Turner contributed greatly to the writing of these words of welcome that I have for you tonight, and she wishes that she were here to say them in person. Please know that as I share these words of appreciation and celebration, these are her wishes for you as well. As Program Director of Pediatrics, it is my pleasure to welcome you this evening. We come with heavy hearts that we're not together in person, but we come with a spirit of hope for the future and your future as you launch into your next steps of fellowship or practice, hope for the future of medicine, and hope for the future of our community, state, and country as we work together to overcome external pressures that try to separate us. Where there are so many beautiful things that connect us. For the family who've traveled to be with our graduates or who are joining us virtually, thank you for your show of support for your loved ones who have worked so hard over the past 3 to 4 years. Never have residents been asked to do so much in such a short amount of time. They have learned about a new virus. They have learned donning and doffing of PPE. They have learned testing algorithms and continue to relearn testing algorithms as they change. They've learned up to 3 different virtual platforms for telemedicine visits in the past 3 months, and they've been asked to review ICU level of care for adults in the event that they should be called upon to help manage a surge of hospitalized patients. And they have feared for their health and the health of their loved ones, in addition to the health of their patients. All of this has taken place in COVID time and very rapidly as new data and guidance emerge. They are heroes for the work they have done and the work that lies ahead. Now to continue these welcome messages, I'd like to introduce Dr. Hillenbrand.
We'd like to say a few words about other challenges that have faced us in recent weeks. Beyond the challenges of COVID, these recent weeks have raised difficult issues across our country and here in Greenville. Each of us has our own emotions that have been influenced by our past experiences. We can be proud, though, that ECU and Bident GME join us in celebrating diversity. In caring for a diverse patient population, we recognize how essential it is to have a diverse team of providers who deliver the care. Across both programs, our residents are reflective of our commitment to diversity. These residents will become primary care doctors in our communities, subspecialists in our medical schools, and the faculty for our future trainees. Thus, a commitment to diversity today predicts a more representative healthcare team to serve children and families in the future. Our chairman and the Office of GME stand with us in promoting and celebrating the wonderful diversity of our pediatric and medicine pediatric residents.
Our Peds and Med-Peds residents are certainly graduates we can be extremely proud of, and they are an extra special class for each of us. Tonight's graduates have provided service to the institution in leadership roles, pursued scholarly activities, have led quality improvement activities in the clinic each year, have traveled internationally on medical missions trips, have added fiancés, spouses, children, and pets to the Peds and Med-Peds family. They have tackled a rigorous curriculum in pediatrics, with the Med-Peds residents doing the same for internal medicine. They will be excellent representatives of the Brody School of Medicine Vidant Medical Center in the various career paths they have chosen. We'd also like to recognize the faculty from the medical school, the hospital, and the community who have put time and energy into teaching and mentoring our residents. We also recognize and thank the other health professionals and the staff in our clinics and on the units of the hospital who partner with us every day in patient care. And we recognize the staff from all sections of our department who help coordinate and contribute to resident education.
To continue with our thanks, we'd like to recognize some of the many people who support the mission of the residency program and provide leadership for our programs. We'd like to acknowledge first our appreciation for our chairman, Dr. Jason Higginson, not just for his leadership in our department, but also for his current service to our country during his deployment with the United States Navy. We recognize Dr. Scott McGilvery, Program Director for Neonatology Fellowship Program, and Drs. Chelsea Fowler and Shruti Sridhar, our Pediatric Chief Residents. The Associate Program Directors also deserve a special mention and special thanks. Dr. Jennifer Crotty has served as Associate Program Director for Pediatrics since 2009. Her depth of knowledge of the program, along with her structured approach to the Clinical Competency Committee, has helped me transition into the Program Director role this academic year, and I thank you greatly for your support. Dr. Inga Aikman has joined the team as Associate Program Director this year, and we are so excited to have her energy, enthusiasm, and a new, thoughtful contribution to our residency program and resident education with a focus on scholarship and career development. And of course, we'd like to thank Dr. Karen Hillenbrand, our Program Director Emeritus. Dr. Hillenbrand has served as Program Director for more than 20 years and has built a strong foundation of excellence for our program, and I will continue to value her guidance, mentorship, and involvement in this program as our Program Director Emeritus. We'd also like to take a moment to recognize our program coordinators, Jessica Guillemette, and the coordinator of the Med-Peds program, and Catherine Kunzman, the coordinator for the Pediatric Residency program. They are essential to the maintenance of our training programs. The coordinators keep our offices running, work tirelessly on recruitment efforts, coordinate orientation activities, keep our trainees on track from day to day throughout their training, and help facilitate their transition from residency to fellowship or practice, doing a myriad of behind-the-scenes essential tasks. Again, we welcome all of you and thank you for joining us in this celebration. And to kick off the festivities, we have a message from Dr. Matt Ledoux, Co-Medical Director of the Maynard Children's Hospital at Vidant Medical Center, the Division Chief of Pediatric Critical Care and Hospital Medicine, and Acting Chair of the Department of Pediatrics. That will be followed by our resident presented awards.
Class of 2020, congratulations. It's Dr. Ledoux here. On behalf of myself and Dr. Higginson and everybody here in the chair's office, we want to just congratulate you and say job well done. But we also want to congratulate all of your families and friends and everybody that's supported you through your residency here with us at East Carolina. We were really happy to have you, and we're excited to see what amazing things you guys are moving on to. These times always give me an opportunity to reflect on my own life and my graduation from residency, which seems like many, many years ago. But I think the one thing that it made me think about today was the opportunity to do things that you love. And, residency is challenging, it's hard, it's tiring. But I remember, every day loving everything that I did. I hope you feel the same way about it as I did, and I do now. I love my job. Please go out into the world and do things that you love. But when I'm asked to talk about these things, I thought about what it meant to be a pediatrician and what being a pediatrician means to me. I think what's important is that being a pediatrician doesn't just mean taking care of a child's physical well-being, but it means things bigger than that. It means about being a child advocate in so many ways, focusing on, their mental health, their social needs, the medical inequalities that they'll face all around us. This is an amazing time right now. I think it's important that we all embrace the movement, the Black Lives Matter movement. Just by coming here to East Carolina University, I can say you guys have already embraced that movement. You have served an amazingly underserved population, and you've done it with grace and dignity, and so I thank you for that. But keep being a part of that movement, be a part of change. It is an exciting time, to be a pediatrician, because I think there's a lot of amazing things coming our way. So just keep up the good work. The last thing I'll say is, I think you guys will go down in history as the class of COVID. The class of COVID, I think, what have we learned from COVID? Well, it's a scary time, and I think our children deserve attention. We need to ensure that they are not, suffering through traumas because of what's going on. But what it's taught me is, most importantly, as I think the Army says, be prepared, right? So be prepared. I think you should always prepare for the worst in pandemics and things like this, but always hope for the best. And I think that's an important message that I want to send to you guys, is be hopeful. Give hope to your patients, give hope to your families. A lot of times they're undergoing a lot of stress, and I think the hope that you can give to them is really important. And I'll close by saying, I wanted to share, what my grandmother taught me many, many years ago. She used to say it to all of us, and we lived in a small community, and she used to say it, to everybody. But she always taught us to be kind, and I think I try to live my life every day that way. It's not always possible, but I think if you keep that at the forefront of your thought about being kind to your classmates and your friends and your families and the people you interact with, and most importantly, your patients and the patients' families, I think you'll be in the right place. So go out there, continue to do amazing things. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Good luck.
And this award goes to the rotation that all the residents voted as their favorite. Rotation of the year? Newborn Nursing! This award goes to the attending voted most supportive by the residents. The award for the most supportive attending of the year goes to Dr. Aikman! This award goes to the residents' favorite subspecialty attending. The award for subspecialty attending of the year goes to Dr. Sarno! And this award goes to the attending voted overall favorite for the year. General attending award of the year goes to Dr. Aikman! This award goes to the NICU Fellow who has been most involved with resident teaching. NICU Fellow Teaching Award of the Year, Dr. Berwick!
Good night, everyone. I'm Inga Aikman. I'm one of the Associate Program Directors. Thanks you guys for the awards. That was very sweet. Now that we've recognized our exceptional faculty and rotations, it's my honor to recognize you, the residents. So interns are physicians in their first year of training, and we've been fortunate to have some amazing interns in our class. Though they're all wonderful physicians, every year the senior residents recognize the intern they consider outstanding. So this year's Outstanding Intern Award goes to Dr. Moby. Check on you. Congrats, Moby. All right, our next awards recognize the Outstanding Pediatrics Senior and Med-Peds Senior Residents as selected by their peers. These residents are considered to be supportive, exceptional leaders, and great teachers. So, the Outstanding Pediatric Resident, Senior Resident goes to Fritzy, Dr. Fritzy. And the Med-Peds Senior of the Year goes to Dr. Colby Dandy. Congrats, guys, well deserved. I know Dr. Hillenbrand will present the Tinkelstead Awards.
I'm honored to have the opportunity to present the John B. Tinkelstead Outstanding Graduating Resident Awards. The individuals who win these awards are chosen by ballot of the faculty for their outstanding accomplishments and contributions during residency. The John B. Tinkelstead Award, named for the founding chair of the Department of Pediatrics at the Brody School of Medicine, is presented to the most outstanding pediatric and medicine pediatric residents who have, quote, completed their training at the Brody School of Medicine and Vidant Medical Center and who demonstrate the qualities, knowledge, and skills characteristic of the complete pediatrician. The names of the individuals recognized by these awards are inscribed on plaques in the Resident Education Office. I'm pleased first to recognize the Outstanding Graduating Tinkelstead Senior Resident, recognized from the Medicine Pediatrics Program. And the winner is Dr. Michael Freiberg. And the Outstanding Graduating Tinkelstead Senior Resident from the Pediatric Residency Program, Dr. Katie Jackson. Congratulations to these outstanding residents.
You guys are so pretty in your pictures. I'm gonna stand up here for a little while now. So I am gonna present 2 awards and then move on to a little bit of recognition. So the first award that I am presenting tonight is a new award for us. Our residents every year are amazing, but some years, some classes go above and beyond in certain areas of being a physician. This year we had to recognize the fact that this class was very dedicated to research, both with quality improvement and advocacy research and original research. And so we have this year a scholarship award recognizing the senior resident who did the most, submitted the most abstracts, presented the most, and who generally we considered to be, as a program, really representing the goals of Brody to be scholarly. So this year's Residency Scholarship Award goes to Dr. Heather Slusser. And then the last award of the evening is actually an award for the for board review knowledge. So every month, the residents, pediatric and med-peds residents, participate in board review question sets and in a Jeopardy-like session where they are answering questions. And this board review award has been going on for a while, but we have decided this year that it's going to be renamed the Hillenbrand Award for our emeritus program director who educated actually all of the people in this room. At some point had her as a program director, and at some point came up on this podium to get a degree from her. So this year's inaugural Hillenbrand Board Review Award goes to... This one's hard to open, man. Dr. Dana Leventhal. So I'm now going to proceed to the next portion of the program, which is Chief Resident Recognition. And I'm going to start out by recognizing our MedPeds chief this year, Dr. Colby Dendy, and I am going to read what Dr. Turner, her program director, said about her. I have to say that I am really excited that Colby's going to be staying on faculty with us next year. For MedPeds, they do a chief resident year in their last year of training, so they are not yet faculty, and so they are completing the rigors of internal medicine and pediatric residency while also having an administrative and teaching role. So these are Dr. Turner's words. Colby has always been involved in helping identify and work towards solutions in our program and was a natural fit for the chief resident position. Colby has been a strong advocate for students and residents on a program and hospital system level, a strong advocate for our program at residency fairs and during recruitment seasons, and a strong advocate for MedPeds on a national level in her leadership roles with NMPRA, the National MedPeds Residents Association, rising to the level of president this past year. As a second-year resident, she and Ashley Che, another one of the graduating MedPeds residents, were awarded a grant to study wellness initiatives. This has led to her additional leadership for wellness initiatives in internal medicine and GME. She did an amazing job with resident recruitment and really set the bar high for future chiefs. We have a fantastic class of graduating interns whom Colby helped recruit, and they will be part of her lasting legacy and the great work they continue to do. Her leadership in educational activities for the program has been outstanding and has challenged all our residents to be their best in their pursuit of medical knowledge. Colby, thank you for stepping up to serve as chief. Our program is stronger and closer thanks to your thanks to your leadership. I could not have asked for a better team member in our MedPeds leadership. So thank you, Dr. Colby Denby, for your chief year. And now I'm going to salute our chiefs, and so I will not be looking at the camera because I'm going to look at them while I talk to them. So you will notice that I'm looking at them. Oh, they're going to stand in front of the camera because. So a pediatric chief role is a role of a graduated pediatrician who opts to stay for a year and further training in both the academic and administrative roles of a pediatrician, and also is clinical faculty. So carries a pretty heavy clinical load, both on the inpatient and outpatient service, and also sometimes in the nursery. And so they actually do a broader clinical service than any of the rest of us in our division. So Shruti Sridhar and Chelsea Fowler both were our chiefs this year, and we joke that their name was Chelsea because they are very close. I'm going to talk about them separately and then together. So I'll talk first about Chelsea. Chelsea was a Tuesday continuity resident, so she was one of mine. So I knew what I was getting when she started with us. But what I didn't realize was how much she and I ended up having in common, even as we kind of gone through the year. We both have dogs that have Star Wars names, so that's a big thing. We both have an unnatural affinity for teak's shoes, and we both are pretty fast decision makers. And I think that is something that really served Chelsea well in the chief role. She can see a situation in a big picture and make a choice fast, and does a fantastic job. So Chelsea is going to the Coastal Children's Clinic in Newbern next year, and those kids are very lucky to have her, and we will miss her, but obviously we're still going to see her. So thank you, Chelsea. And Shruti Sridhar actually came to us. She was a Brody student, so she went to ECU, stayed on for her residency with us, and we were so glad that she did, and then did her chief year this year. And Shruti and I didn't work together much at all during her residency, and so I didn't really know what to expect. But my husband, who was a medical student at the time, went on a missions trip with Chelsea and Shruti and told me that they were going to be great and I didn't need to worry and I was going to love working with her, and that she was going to get along just fine with me because she got along with Chelsea. And now I understand why he said that. But Shruti has a really creative way of solving problems. She can see, she foresees problems coming, the potential of them happening, and this is a pediatric milestone that I really value because I don't do it well. And she really has a different way she can think of how we can staff things or how we can support people, ways that those of us don't always think of. So I think that Shruti's creativity in solving problems and Chelsea's decisiveness have made for a really wonderful chief year, especially in a year when we had like tropical storms and ice storms and people going out on sick leave and COVID. So they've done a fantastic job, and we thank you for your service to our program this year. Now there is going to be a time where we watch a video about our NICU graduates and then our PGY3, so our pediatric graduates. So please just sit back and enjoy and try not to cry, but make sure you have tissues. Thank you.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity to tell you a little bit about our 2 graduating fellows in the neonatal division. I've had the opportunity to know both of them for quite a while now, because they not only did their fellowship with us, but they also did their residencies here. So they're double pirates, if you will, from a graduate medical education standpoint. Our first graduate will be leaving us here at the end of the month, and that's Grace Miner. She is going to be heading down to Onslow, working with Dr. Mittal and his group there, covering babies at Onslow Memorial, so I'm sure we'll be hearing a lot from her. But she's also going to be spending some time down in Wilmington with Dr. Moya and his group down there, covering some of the level 3 babies that they have down at New Hanover Regional. Grace, as I said, will be leaving us shortly, and she's close enough that we're actually looking forward to being able to welcome her back when we have some social get-togethers, because as we all know, Grace is probably one of the best planners for a party, and we're going to certainly miss that around here. But we're also going to miss her sense of humor. Yes, Grace, I did say you have a sense of humor. And her great appreciation for my humor when we're on rounds. Our second graduate this year is Katie Taylor. And Katie is going to be with us just a little bit longer because she decided she wanted to have some in-depth personal experience with newborn medicine. So she had a child during fellowship, and we're really looking forward to having Katie with us for the next several months anyway, through December. And Katie is still looking at where she wants to end up when she finishes. It's a little bit up in the air at the moment. But I know that wherever she ends up, she will end up being just as Grace will be for the folks down in Onslow County and down in New Hanover County as well. They're both going to be excellent physicians, well-trained neonatologists, and they will certainly be a credit. And I'm happy to welcome them as colleagues into the profession of neonatal medicine. So I want to extend my congratulations to both of them. I appreciate the opportunity to tell you a little bit about them, and I know that all the members of the neonatal division are sad to see both of them leaving us, but know that they're going on to bigger and better things with their career, having finished their training. Thank you very much, and congratulations to both Grace and Katie.
Dr. Hillenbrand has been a fantastic mentor to me as a residency program director. She knows ACGME and institutional rules better than anyone I know. She has poured endless hours, days, weeks, months, and years into the residency program. I am in awe. Thanks, Karen.
Dear Dr. Hillenbrand, you have words for every occasion, being a woman of poetic persuasion.
Most of your poems have been by Shel Silverstein.
So many words could cause a lingual abrasion.
You are such a splendid program director, having been such a mighty reflector.
Helping others light shine, nonetheless theirs and mine.
Of splendid memories, you are no doubt a collector.
Oh, all the memories we've shared of all the patients for which we have cared.
You have thought us so much of diagnosis and such.
Most of all, to push our limits, you dared. But now we complete this poem for you, for all the wondrous things that you do. To praise all your support, these words will contort. It is our way of saying, thank you!
Hi, Dr. Hillenbrand. We are just here to talk about, I guess, the amazing person that you are. There isn't time enough to talk about all the things that you've taught us as pediatricians, as people, as educators, and so we just wanted to share the things that we think about when we think about you.
So to start out with an educator pearl, it's the same one that we all think of when we think of you. And it's that you taught us that although we can't make every learner exactly what we want them to be, we can make every learner better. And that it's our job as educators to help figure out how to make everyone a better pediatrician or medical student or nurse or whoever we're teaching. So we thank you for that.
So then for our medical pearls, again, so many. I have so many pictures of tables and notes and images burned in my brain that help me pass my boards. But the one that I really remember the most is you teaching me how to calculate the ANC, which I got wrong in front of everybody during one of the Jeopardy board reviews, and now here I am, a hematologist oncologist.
And you were my first attending on July 1st in the nursery, and you taught me what a congenital epilus was, as well as a ranula, so that years later in my third year when it came up as a picture on board review, I knew what it was and got it right. And every time it comes up on board review, I smile to myself because I don't think anyone else has gotten it right since then.
In the nursery too, I remember you telling me make sure you count the number of fingers and toes on each baby, because I did miss an extra digit, but you didn't. And so that's a lesson that I take with me every time I see a baby.
So then moving on to our life pearls, again, so many, and we hear your voice in our heads so often in the things that we do from day to day. I think one of the biggest for me is to always keep a large supply of mechanical pencils and colored note cards on hand always for all the little lists and notes and things that I'll have to remember as things go by.
I just remember you always saying that every challenge or weakness is an opportunity for improvement. Sometimes we can get overwhelmed with all the things that we need to fix, and you always remind us that our ability to fix them is kind of a great strength. So that's something that I try to think about in medicine and in life in general.
And I've learned from you how much of a difference I can have in people's lives by really loving them, how you've loved our kids, mine and Sarah's, and how much of a difference that has made in my life, knowing that there's someone who I think is the smartest pediatrician out there who loves them, and they know that and they feel that. And we love you as our friend, and as our doctor, and as our mentor, all three of us do. Yeah.
So I guess in closing, there is so much we could say about you, and this has been really difficult for all of us because we can't possibly put into words how much you mean to all of us. It's just so much fun to have you as a teacher and a mentor and colleague, and that just can't mean more to us. You've been an excellent program director for all these years and strong advocate for all of us and all of the residents that you've touched. And so to honor you, we were trying to think of a gift or something that we could give you to show how much we appreciate you, but nothing would even come close. So instead we've decided to rename the Medical Foundation Fund for the residency program in your name, in your honor, so that every time that we need money to do something fun or meaningful for resident wellness or education, whenever we dip into that fund, your name will come up and you'll have your mark on that as well. So thank you for all you've done for us, the residency program, ECU, and for all of the children that you take care of.
We love you. We love you.
Greetings, graduates. We're coming together today to pay tribute to you all for all your years of hard work. We're going to miss you very, very much. What we wanted to do is share with you one of our favorite children's authors from both of our childhoods, Shel Silverstein. And we are going to, tonight, be sharing with you some of the poems we've chosen that either have a message or a memory or are just reminding us of a lighthearted moment that we've had with you during your time with us. Hope you enjoy. Next, we'd like to share a poem for our MedPeds graduates from the book Falling Up. It's called Stork Story. Going to get to it now. Stork Story. You know the stork brings babies, but did you also know he comes and gets the older folks when it's their time to go?
Zooms right down and scoops them up, then flaps back out the door and flies them to the factory where they all were made before.
And there their skin is tightened up, their muscles all are toned, their wrinkles all are ironed out, they're given brand new bones.
Old bent backs are straightened up, new teeth are added too. Tired hearts are all repaired and made to work like new.
Their memories are all removed and they're shrunk down, and then the stork flies them back down to earth as newborn babes again. Hey again, here's another one for the group with a little message for you guys. Also from Where the Sidewalk Ends. It's called Listen to the Mustn'ts. Listen to the mustn'ts, child. Listen to the don'ts. Listen to the shouldn'ts, the impossibles, the won'ts. Listen to the never haves, then listen close to me. Anything can happen, child. Anything can be.
Here's another tribute for our MedPeds colleagues. This is called The Little Boy and the Old Man from A Light in the Attic.
Said the little boy, sometimes I drop my spoon.
Said the little old man, I do that too.
The little boy whispered, I wet my pants.
I do that too, laughed the little old man.
Said the little boy, I often cry.
The old man nodded, so do I.
But worst of all, said the boy, it seems grown-ups don't pay attention to me.
And he felt the warmth of a wrinkled old hand. I know what you mean, said the little old man.
Our first graduate is Dr. Ashley Shea. I heard a rumor some of you think she has a black cloud. Now, I don't know what that means, but I do know that over 4 years, she had a tremendous amount of experiential learning. She gets all the great admissions. I've worked with her in the hospital, and we saw lots and lots and lots of patients, and it was great. They were all really sick, and we all learned a great deal. And maybe that's why she's going to go into critical care. But I do want to highlight one fun clinic fact for all of you. In the 2016 to 2017 academic year, she set the record for fastest time to chart completion in the Medicine Pediatrics Resident Clinic. Over the entire year, her average time to chart completion was 1.68 hours. Over the year. She was awarded the Katie Ledecky Award for being as fast as the swimmer at the Olympics, who was so fast none of the other swimmers were even in the same TV frame as her. Congratulations, Dr. Shea.
Ashley Shea, it's been an honor working with you over the last 4 years. I know that you're going to do awesome. You're such a take charge personality. You're perfect for critical care. You're going to kick butt. It's been my privilege working with you. So good luck to you, and I wish you the very best. Okay, take care, and God bless. Dr. Kirby, congratulations. Finishing your residency. I'm really proud of you. You came through strong. I know it's not easy. Our journeys never are, but you pulled through, and I know you're going to do wonderful things. Your patients are really lucky to have such a sweet, caring, smart individual, somebody who's going to go above and beyond every time. So I wish you the best and hope you have a great future.
Hey Kristen, we're going to miss you on Mondays. You've been a wonderful, strong, and quiet leader in clinic, and especially for your patients and families.
Mondays definitely will not be the same without you. It's been such a joy to watch you grow into such a strong clinician, but we're excited for this next phase of your life with the upcoming wedding, moving to a new city, and starting a new job.
You are going to do great. Congratulations. We'll miss you.
This next poem is for you, Kristen. I like to call you Curbs. The poem we picked out for you is from Falling Up, called The Voice. And you just have such a strong inner voice and conviction, and even when things are just completely crazy and chaotic in our clinic, you're just steady with your presentations and always have a good plan and stay calm. So this is for you. The Voice. There is a voice inside of you that whispers all day long, I feel that this is right for me. I know that this is wrong. No teacher, preacher, parent, friend, or wise man can decide what's right for you. Just listen to the voice that speaks inside.
Neha, this one's for you, and it brings to mind all those great meals we've had at your house and all the wonderful things you've cooked for us, and we really want to thank you for that and tell you how much we'll miss not just the meals you cooked, but all of the other wonderful things you've done while you've been here. So this is called Me Stew. I have nothing to put in my stew, you see, not a bone or a bean or a black-eyed pea. So I'll just climb in the pot to see if I can make a stew out of me. I'll put in some pepper and salt, and I'll sit in the bubbling water. I won't scream a bit. I'll sing while I simmer. I'll smile while I'm stewing. I'll taste myself often to see how I'm doing. I'll stir me around with this big wooden spoon and serve myself up at 1:45 noon. So bring out your stew bowls, your gobblers and snackers. Farewell, and I hope you enjoy me with crackers.
Neha, another one of my Wednesday winners. You're always so friendly and easygoing, and always had a great smile, and your patients were really lucky to have you. You are going to be an awesome fellow. The residents who work under you over at UNC are all going to love you. Just hope you enjoy it over there. I know that they're not going to be as cool as we are, but they're really lucky to have you. So I wish you the best, and who knows, I'll see you around, okay? Keep in touch, and good luck.
I wanted to give a little shout out to one of the residents that I've really gotten attached to since the beginning of this batch. I know her for being very hardworking. She's detail-oriented, meticulous, very dependable. My first impression of her, that she is just the nicest, sweetest person. And just a few weeks ago, I found out that she's got some spice and that she can be a little feisty. So Neha, I wish you the best of luck in the NICU. I know you will be an awesome NICU doctor, and I look forward to all the amazing things you're gonna do. Congratulations.
Abby Goodman. It's been a blessing to be a part of your life and to have you as part of our lives. If there's one thing that I think of when I picture you, it's wise and thoughtful. You're a puzzle solver. You are up for the challenge of complex patients and consistently tackle their problems well. I've also seen your adventurous side, those trips that you've taken over the years, and especially that time that we got to spend together in Haiti, just showed me how willing you were to serve wherever you were needed. You didn't hesitate to go into people's homes there in Haiti, people that you didn't know, and with people, a team of people that you didn't even know, and just didn't bat an eye about delivering care there. And yeah, I know that people were just so grateful for your service there. At the same time, you were a great asset in the busy outpatient clinic. Laura and I have also enjoyed getting to know you in the context of the love of your life, Ross Lawson. You and Ross display such a mature relationship that really seeks the best for one another. And it's really neat to see. I'm also grateful to your for your service to our family. in those times that you would take care of our dog Maggie. Sometimes it would be a weekend or sometimes even a week at a time, and it was always good to know that she was in your capable hands and that you would show her some love while we were gone. So we wish you the best in your new job as a hospitalist there in Cincinnati and pray that you would be used there. Wish you all the best.
Abby, congratulations on finally finishing residency. I've loved working with you over these last couple of years. You're a phenomenal physician. You're super smart, easygoing. Everything that it takes to be great. You work well with everybody. So wherever life takes you, I know you'll do well. And I wish you the best. Take care.
Fritz, the poem we've picked for you is from Where the Sidewalk Ends, and it's called Orchestra. And I think we all know about your musical talents, probably becoming a regional or state star, but you're always known too for improving everybody's mood by spontaneously bursting into song. So this poem is for you, called Orchestra. So you haven't got a drum, just beat your belly. So I haven't got a horn, I'll play my nose. So we haven't any cymbals, we'll just slap our hands together. And though there may be orchestras that sound a little better with their fancy shiny instruments that cost an awful lot, hey, we're making music twice as good by playing what we've got.
Dr. Stein, it has been an honor to work with you over the last 3 years, and I'm so glad that you're going to stick around for another year. You are one of those guys who just embodies pediatrics, and you have the wisdom and heart of, one of those old guys like Dr. Irons or Dr. Wilson who has the lollipop in his pocket and just knows how to talk to kids and parents, but really has the know-how when you need to get down to business. So I'm thankful that we're going to be working together next year, and I look forward to it. Take care, buddy, and congratulations.
Hey, I've been asked to give some words for Fritz Adolphus Stein, the 20th. Fritz, you're a good guy. Thanks for being my bow tie buddy these last couple of years. You're well loved and appreciated amongst the department. Certainly, I've had my fair share of enjoyable moments. And this wouldn't be a pediatric graduation without some Dr. Seuss quotes. So today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. Good luck, buddy. We'll have a good year next year.
Katie Jackson, also known as KJ on Am I On? Congratulations. We are all super proud of you and everything you've accomplished through residency and graduating, and your drive and your excitement and your passion and your competence and your compassion and the care that you have for the kids that you see and their families. It's going to make you an awesome pediatrician, and as well as a really, really good peds emergency medicine physician. And I am honored to be one of your colleagues. And so, congrats again, and you rock.
Katie, this poem is for you. It comes from Where the Sidewalk Ends. And it's about an event that happened at a Grinch party this year. I think you'll all recognize it. It was about the most epic thing that's happened in 25 years worth of Grinch parties. It's called Minnow Minnie. May I ask you if you've noticed? May I ask you if you've seen my Minnow Minnie who was swimming in your Ovaltine? For you've gone and drunk it up, dear. And she isn't in the cup, dear. And she's nowhere to be found, dear. Do you think that she has drowned, dear?
Katie Jackson, really gonna miss you a lot. You were awesome. You were incredible over the last 3 years. I'll never forget the worst night, well, not the worst night, the busiest night of residency, having those 10 patients at sign out. There was nobody who could have done it better than you, and you really kept me in check and kept my head head where it needed to be and feet on the ground. And I mean, emergency, the ED is perfect for you. You're super smart, you think on your feet, you don't get stressed out, and they're going to be real lucky to have you in South Carolina. So I wish you the best, and I'll miss you. Keep in touch, and if there's anything else you need, just give me a call, okay? Anytime. Yvette, had a great time with you over the last 3 years. I'm really going to miss you, but you're going to do awesome in neonatology. It's always great working with you on Wednesdays. You always had a great smile. You're really strong. So just keep that strength and friendship and easygoing attitude that you always got, and you'll do awesome. And I hope to see you again sometime in the future. Take care and good luck.
It is my privilege and pleasure to say a special few words about a special resident that I've had the opportunity to work with as a continuity clinic attending on Wednesday afternoons, and that is Dr. Yvette Chop. Dr. Chop, it has truly been a pleasure. I learned early on that you are friendly, funny, and family-oriented, often showing me many, many pictures of your family, family events, weddings, etc. And I've loved that about you. I soon learned that you were extremely competent as a resident, compassionate, caring, eager to learn, and eager to apply what you've learned in real life. And then lastly, I've learned that you have a feisty side, a very competitive side, I might add, that came out during our Dirty Flu Dollar competition to see who could get the most flu vaccines per clinic session, and I do believe you may be the Wednesday winner in this competition. You are going to make an excellent neonatologist, and I hope that we'll see you back in Eastern North Carolina when you're finished with your training. Best wishes to you and to all of your classmates and your MedPeds colleagues. I'm sorry we're not there to celebrate in person.
Yvette, this one's for you. It's from the book A Light in the Attic, and it's called Rockabye. We picked it out for you because we know you're going to absolutely rock it when you go to Ohio. Take care of all those babies up there, the most vulnerable of our children, and know you're going to be a tireless advocate for them and work really hard. So this poem is for you. Rockabye, baby, in the treetop. Don't you know a treetop is no safe place to rock? And who put you up there? And your cradle too? Baby, I think someone down here's got it in for you.
Hello, my name is Angie Mathai. I'm one of the internal medicine pediatrics faculty, and I'm here to honor Ruhia Rosina Kilgore. I've had the pleasure of knowing Rosie for 4 years in our internal medicine pediatrics Thursday continuity clinic. It's interesting, when I sat down to write this, I was thinking about Rosie. I've always admired her bold sense of style. The nurses all agree she's got the best shoes, but she comes into clinic with these unique combinations and jewelry that I envy, and I always look at her and I'm like, gosh, she's so brave. She expresses herself so well with her sense of style. And it's true, Rosie does have a very clear sense of who she is, and it's very compelling. It draws people to her because she's extremely confident and content in her identity. So it seems like you think you're mesmerized by those shoes or that necklace, but really you're kind of wondering what it is that she's figured out. Now, educators, we're all drawn to what we call teachable spirits, people who can receive feedback and understand that take it and leave it, right? Take it or leave it. And Rosie's one of these people that you just sit down and talk to her and you push back a little bit, and she's just so open to learn. And I can just see her right now looking at me with those big eyes and her bangs and just nodding and being like, okay. And that's exactly what she'll do. She's heard it and she knows, she's developed the skill to know what's important to hold on to and what not to. I've said before that our residents have superpowers, skills that are unique to them that set them apart. And Rosie's superpower is that she hears what is not said. On multiple occasions, Rosie's come back from a room and she sits down and starts presenting. And I'm always like, whoa, Rosie, the chief complaint is toe pain. And she's like, oh no, this is not about toe pain. This is about anxiety. And I always laugh because the case with Rosie. And the reason that happens with Rosie is because she's not afraid to take the time to just sit and listen, especially in a culture we're always so frantic and worried about time and trying to speed things up all the time. But she knows who she is and how she wants to show up, and she does that. And so she'll take the time in rooms to listen to people, and she comes back having unearthed the real story behind it. Rosie, I think you're such an incredible physician, and I think with your strong sense of community and strong sense of self, I'm so looking forward to seeing what you do in this world. You're going to be deeply missed on Thursdays. Much luck to you.
Rosie, congratulations on finally finishing residency. I'm sure that you're going to do great things. It's been amazing seeing your compassion and how well you care about your patients and work with other people. Wherever you go, I know you're going to do awesome, and I wish you the best. Take care, Rosie. I'll miss you.
Nicole, this next one's for you, and it comes to mind a conversation that we had when we were at camp, when you told us all about your big plans for your wedding and all the things you were going to do there and the place you were going to have it and lots of details about the whole ceremony and the venue. And then when we were asking you about the guy involved, you said, well, he wasn't actually in the picture yet, but you'd know him when you met him, and you had some ideas about that too. So this poem is called My Rules, and it speaks to that conversation. It's from Where the Sidewalk Ends. If you want to marry me, here's what you'll have to do. You must learn how to make a perfect chicken dumpling stew, and you must sew my holy socks and soothe my troubled mind, and develop the knack for scratching my back, and keep my shoes spotlessly shined. And while I rest, you must rake up the leaves, and when it is hailing and snowing, you must shovel the walk, and be still when I talk. And hey, where are you going?
Nicole, congratulations on finishing your residency. It's been an honor and a privilege to work with somebody so smart, motivated, and caring as yourself. Really proud that ECU has you to represent it when you go to pulmonology at UNC. You're going to do great things there, and who knows, maybe we'll get you back here. But I really wish you the best, and it's been great to know you. So take care, good luck. If there's anything I can do for you in the future, just let me know, okay? Take care.
Nicole, it has been an absolute privilege and honor to be one of your continuity moms as well as your advisor over these past 3 years. It has been so much fun watching you grow from intern to leader of our continuity clinic. You have become such an amazing pediatrician as well as leader, and we are going to miss you greatly. I know you're going to go do great things as a pediatric pulmonologist. You better come back and visit us or come back and become a pirate. Don't forget to take a break every now and then, eat all the chips, and go out and show the world what a Tuesday Continuity Clinic resident is made of.
Jen, it's been such a good time working with you over these last 4 years. Congratulations on finally finishing residency, and God bless you for doing what you're doing. PT mock is something that only people with the strongest of hearts and character can take on. So thank you for doing that. I know it's your passion, but it's been a real inspiration working alongside you, and I wish you the very best. I know you're going to rock it. UNC is lucky to have you, okay? Take care, and I'm sure I'll see you around in the future. If there's anything I can do for you, shoot me an email, let me know.
Jen Newcomb, I love your passion for life. I love how excited that you get about the people that you're with, whether that's in the clinic or across the world somewhere. And you get tickled by pets and little creatures. Just the excitement on your face is so fun to witness. And you consistently have such a great attitude about your work and your life. Your clinics were always full because people truly enjoyed seeing you as their doctor. Yet if you did have a no-show, you'd be quick to jump in to help someone else. It was also amazing to spend a week with you in Haiti. and to see your love for people there. It was there that I also got to see another side of Jen, that card shark side. Yeah, you were just fun and full of life. Also, being in CMDA, I've gotten to see that side of you that loves God and wants your life to make a difference for the kingdom of God. As you go into HEMONC, I know that God will use you to touch so many lives when they're at their most fragile time. I'm excited for you. I can speak for all of the attendings that we're excited for you, and that we're grateful that you were part of all of our lives here. We wish you all the best.
Heather, one of our Wednesday buddies, Wednesday winners. We'll really miss you. I know you're going to do excellent things doing the ICU at Duke. That's right up your alley. And I won't miss you giving me all that crap on Wednesdays and calling me out in front of Dr. Hillenbrand. But thankfully, over the last year, I haven't had to deal with that. So my life has been a lot easier. Totally just kidding. I'll miss you a lot. And I'm thankful we got to know each other. So good luck and take care.
Heather, we've picked for you a poem called Alpha Balance. It's from Falling Up. And it reminds us of you because you balance so many things, being a pediatrician and a mom and a wife, and managed to keep it all in check and doing really well. So this very short poem has a great meaning, especially at the end, that we wanted to remind you to remember when you're in the PICU as a fellow. So this poem is called Alpha Balance. Balancing my ABCs takes from noon to 3:30. I don't have time to grab a tea or even stop to take a pee.
Dr. Heather Slesser, congratulations upon your completion of pediatric residency. As I reflect over the last 3 years, I've watched you grow into a talented, dedicated, and compassionate physician, and have stayed humble throughout all your accomplishments. Your ability to multitask, prioritize, organize are some of your many attributes that continue to be highlighted. Working with you while in the PICU or on the floor, I am inspired how you can manage the many sneaky petes and potential kerfuffles that come your way. If we did have some downtime, I was amazed to learn some of your amazing talents and experiences, such as being a physician on a Navy ship, to knowing some cool facts about Paw Patrol, Baby Shark, and your talents of baby shower hosting and class event planning with ease. Embrace this next step as you begin your PICU fellowship at Duke. As you embark on your journey of becoming a pediatric intensivist, I am excited to hear about what contributions you will undoubtedly make in our field. Congratulations once again.
Michael, just when you were first rotating in clinic and I was the attending and you had to sign out a patient for me, it felt as dumb then as it does now, trying to be one of these messages as an attending to such a brilliant resident and physician. You're going to be awesome. Your patients are lucky to be working with you. I wish you the very best. I'm sure that you'll do phenomenal. Okay, take care and good luck, my friend.
Hello, my name is Angie Mathai. I'm on faculty with Internal Medicine Pediatrics. Today, I'd like to take a moment to highlight one of our fourth-year graduates, Michael Freiberg. Michael Freiberg and I have known each other for 4 years in our Thursday afternoon continuity clinic. It seems with Mike that you know what you're going to expect, right? He's very dependable, he shows up on time, he's got kind of a classic sense of style, he's got a system with how he sees patients, and he's always got it together. There's never panic ever visible on his face. But Mike will surprise you, right? Maybe it's those vibrant socks of his that always have some kind of secret message, or maybe it's that smile you have to work so hard to get, or maybe it's his little problem with Hall's cough drops. Did you know all the problems they can solve? Tired, bad breath, sore throat? The answer is Hall's. Our residents are all excellent, but they all have different unique skills that really make them stand out. And Mike's super skill is that he's always paying attention. Even if his back is to you and he's typing on his computer, beware. Michael is paying attention. Now he uses his force for good. He pays attention especially when he's in rooms with patients, and he can see what sometimes is hidden, even though it's in plain sight. And so he's helped countless patients by being able to pay attention to what really matters. Michael, there's no question that you're going to change this world. I wish you and Marina so much luck in your future endeavors. We're going to miss you deeply on Thursdays, okay? Good luck, friend.
Hey Tiffany, this is your Monday crew. Congratulations, we're excited for you. For me, it was great to work with you, to know you ever since medical school, and now you're going to be chief, and I'm so glad you're not leaving, and looking forward to working with you.
I haven't known you since medical school, just for the last 2 years, but it was great working with you, and I'm pretty excited to get to work with you for 1 more year. So congratulations on graduating residency. You're going to be a great chief resident.
Dr. Byerly, congratulations on finishing your residency. It's been awesome working with you the last 3 years, and I'm so thankful that you're going to stick on as chief, keep everybody in line. Congratulations again, and I'm sure you'll do great.
Tiffany, this next poem is for you. It made me think of you and your love of the natural world, but also of things that are mystical or magical. This is Enter This Deserted House from Where the Sidewalk Ends. Enter this deserted house, but please walk softly as you do. Frogs dwell here, and crickets too. Ain't no ceiling, only blue. Jays dwell here, and sunbeams too. Floors are flowers, take a few. Ferns grow here, and daisies too. Whoosh, swoosh, to-wit, to-woo. Bats dwell here, and hoot owls too. Ha ha ha, hee hee, hoo-hoo. Gnomes dwell here, and goblins too. And my child, I thought you knew. I dwell here, and so do you.
I just wanted to give a shout out to Tiffany. She has been such a strong and dependable resident throughout these past 3 years. I've worked with her too. When she is on, you know the patients are going to be well taken care of. All the small details are going to be followed up on, and the team will definitely run smoothly. She's also paid off student loans in residency. Who does that? But in all seriousness, I look forward to working with you next year as chief, and I know that you are going to accomplish great things. Take care. Congratulations.
I'm your faculty presenter, Dr. H. Our next graduate is Dr. Colby Dendy. She has always been a leader. She's our chief resident, and she was the president of the National MedPeds Resident Association, and she's been a wellness champion. But before all of that, she was a leader in virtual patient visits. In the 2018-2019 academic year, she completed 55 MyChart patient encounters, the most of anyone in the MedPeds resident clinic, doing them long before anyone else was doing them. So I'm proud to have her join our medicine pediatrics faculty, and especially look forward to hearing all about her first Friday afternoon holding the admission pager during resident conference. My advice, admit all the patients. Congratulations, Dr. Dendy.
Dr. Dendy, congratulations on finally finishing your residency. I'm real proud of you. You've been kicking butt and taking names since you got here, and I'm sure that you're not going to stop. I look forward to working with you in the future. You've been a real inspiration. You're always on the top of your game. So I wish you the best moving forward. If I had one thing that you absolutely have to know about being an attendant, the most important thing I could give you. Oh, shoot, I'm in the clinic. I need to wear the mask. Sorry, but. So, yeah, the moving ball is what? Okay? Good.
To address Dr. Indran Liu, who has been my advisee. I didn't have to do much, Indran. You made my job very easy. You have sailed through residency with composure, maturity, and competence. You are truly what it means to be a well-rounded resident. I have no doubt that you will excel as a pediatrician and have a positive influence on those around you. I wish you the best of luck. Stay in touch.
Indran, the poem we picked out for you is from A Light in the Attic, and it's called Rhino Pen, which will probably not come as a surprise to anyone who has worked with you in clinic and seen how well you coordinate your pens with your fashion statements. Rhino Pen. Tell me then, of all you've seen, what could be more preposterous than forgetting your pen and writing a theme with the horn of a patient rhinoceros?
Adrian, congratulations on finishing your residency. It's been such a great 3 years working with you. Really hope that you enjoy the rest of your career. Your patients are lucky to have you. You've been phenomenal, super smart, always thinking on your feet. I remember you were there when my kids ended up in the emergency room, and I think there's no better compliment for a pediatrician than saying, you know, you would take your kids to them, and I'd be more than happy to have you be my kid's pediatrician. They would have been in good hands. So good luck to you, and I hope you do well. And if there's anything else we can do for you or I can do for you, hit me up in the future, okay? Take care.
Indran. So I'm the lucky guy that gets to make a video for you. I dressed up for the occasion knowing that you always do. We'll get to that. I want to start by telling you that I'm so sorry I can't give you a hug and sit beside you one more time to tell you what a joy it has been to work with you over these last 3 years. You are such a good doctor, and you're as calm and competent under stress as any resident I have ever known. And yes, you do always look like $1 million, right down to the accessories, which is why I put on my tie. I know that you're selfless. I know that you're generous. I know that you're kind. I know you're ineffably cheerful. You're completely unflappable. And I get just as tickled as I can be when I think about you getting ejected from that water polo match. I wish I could have been there. I do hate it that you're going to go to Texas. I hate that you're going that far away, but I'm glad you're happy, and I know I'll see you again. We were mighty lucky to have you here. Please do stay in touch. Please do take that chinchilla with you, and keep that sweet smile. Love you.
Here's a final poem to send you all on your way. This is from A Light in the Attic by Shel Silverstein. It's called The Bridge. This bridge will only take you halfway there, to those mysterious lands you long to see, through gypsy camps and swirling Arab fairs and moonlit woods where unicorns run free.
So come and walk a while with me and share the twisting trails and wondrous worlds I've known. But this bridge will only take you halfway there. The last few steps you'll have to take alone. Good luck, graduates.
We know you'll make us proud. Stay in touch.
All right, so that was wonderful. I know it brought tears to my eyes. I hope everybody enjoyed it. We are coming to the end of our program tonight, so we want to extend our deepest gratitude for the work that went into planning tonight's event. Thank you to those who contributed videos to share in the celebration, and to our chiefs who worked so diligently to compile and produce this event. I also want to thank Dr. Turner again for her contribution in writing these words. Thank you, residents and fellows, faculty and staff, for your service to the pediatric patients of our community. As we conclude tonight's celebration, we hope that everyone leaves with a sense of excitement and hope. Hope for the future of our graduating pediatricians, our current residents, our patients, and hope for the future of our community as we continue to work together as a family despite the pressures that may try to keep us apart. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Goodbye, good night, and I hope you enjoy this following slideshow to close us out.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Copeland. I just want to say congratulations to all you guys on your graduation night. Kristen, Nicole, Heather, Tiffany, Yvette, Fritz, Katie, Neha, and Indran. And of course, I don't want to leave out Chelsea and Struthi. I know that I wasn't there at the beginning of your journey, but it was just a privilege and an honor for me to be there at the end. And I know that you will go on to represent Vidant Medical Center and East Carolina University Brody School of Medicine well in your chosen field. Again, congratulations on all your accomplishments, and thank you for letting me be a part of it. Have a great evening.
Hi, this is Ying. I would like to use this half a minute to say thank you. So thank you for Katie to share the pediatric ED fellowship experience with me when we are first met in my IT test. And so thank you for Kristen. You are a very sweet senior. And for Nicole, whole Tuesday will miss you. And for events, so we are friends, even that I brought a lot of candy. And for Neha and Heather, so you two already care about me, and we always ask like how my family was doing in China. So yeah, thank you so much for care about me and about Ingram. So you're my senior in my first block, so it's like really hard to take care of a new intern, but you did a really good job. Thank you so much for your education. And for Chelsea and Susie, you two are awesome chief. And for our future chief, Tiffany and Steve, see you here.
Congratulations to all the MedPeds and pediatric graduates. You join a long line of very successful pediatricians trained at Brody, and we know you will have a very rewarding career. Thank you for representing Brody, Vidant Medical Center, Eastern North Carolina, and the field of pediatrics. Congratulations!
Hey there, graduating seniors. I just want to say thank you for making me feel so welcome here, and that you guys have all been great role models as people and as physicians, and just want to wish you the best of luck.
Just wanted to tell you all happy graduation. Congratulations. I know it's been a long but also short 3 years, and you've gotten to know each other very well and are family now. And so I encourage you to continue those bonds. I've enjoyed getting to know each of you throughout the past couple of years, and thank you for being so welcoming when I first started. Continue to learn something new every day, and strive to be better than the day before. Congrats. I'll miss y'all.
Hey seniors, it's one of your favorite interns. Just wanting to wish you all the best as you move onwards and upwards. Thanks for teaching us this year and putting up with us on your teams.
Hello Peds and MedPeds residents that are graduating. Congratulations. You are an awesome bunch. I have had the great pleasure of getting to know many of you and working with many of you. Some of you that I have not, I regret it, but I also learned an awful lot about you at your senior grand rounds. This was an excellent grand rounds.
Congratulations. I cannot believe that the time has come for you to either go your separate ways, or some of you are even staying here. You have accomplished so much in the time that you have been here. We are so proud of you, and we look forward to hearing all about your future endeavors. You made it.
Class of 2020. It's been a very interesting year, but you guys have made it much more enjoyable. I rarely see any of you anymore because half of you hate clinic, but I still get to see you all when you come down for continuity, and I really enjoy the time I get to spend with all of you. I wish all of you the best in all of your future endeavors, and I'm very proud of all of you.
My name is Fuluke Awe, and this is to the graduating seniors. You guys were wholesome. It was a privilege working with you. I couldn't have had a better set of seniors to work with. I wish you guys the best in everything you set your heart to do, and I will miss each and every one of you, and I wish you the best. Have a good one. Bye.
Hello.
I wish we could be doing this in person, but pandemic and all, I understand that some things have had to change. What hasn't changed is how much I've truly enjoyed getting to know each and every one of you when you've done your rotation with us through the NICU. And I've really enjoyed learning from you, as well as hopefully you've learned a little bit from me over that time. Regardless of what your ultimate career choice sees you doing within the realm of pediatrics, I know that you're going to be excellent physicians in whatever subspecialty or general practice you choose to stay in. So I wish you a great deal of success in your careers, and I know that you will, regardless of what you do, you will always make a difference in the life of a child. Congratulations, and I hope to see you in your careers down the road.
Dear beloved seniors, you are so awesome. I cannot imagine being a resident without people like you by my side. Thank you for your patience, thank you for your kindness, thank you for letting me hug you, sometimes without consent. Thank you for checking on me every time after a rough night, and thank you for just being altogether awesome. I could not imagine being a resident or have dreamt of having better seniors as an intern, and even better friends to go through the adventure of being a resident with. I love you, and you will all be dearly, dearly missed.
I would like to congratulate all the graduating residents. Even though this year's graduation ceremony is a bit different than years past, your accomplishments and service are as important as ever. You are in a position to positively impact children, their families, as well as your friends and families during these challenging times of COVID-19 and racial issues which seem to have collided. Take advantage of this opportunity to educate, inform, and support those around you.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Y'all have overcome a very hard year, and I wish you the best in your future endeavors. You will be able to overcome anything. Cheers.
Hi, first of all, I want to congratulate batch 2020. I have enjoyed working with each and every one of you and seeing you grow in the past 3 to 4 years. I am truly amazed, and I am sure you will all do very good in your chosen paths.
Hey guys, just want to let you know that it's been my pleasure to get to know each and every one of you over the past 3 years. Feel like I really have a special bond with each of the graduating residents since we started residency together, with the exception of my med-peds colleagues. I just want to let all of you guys know that the hospital will not be the same without you. We're going to miss you guys tremendously, but I wish you the best in your future, and I look forward to keeping in touch with each of you. Bye.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so proud of you guys. Let's celebrate. Here's to you.
I hope you guys have a nice day at pediatric school. I hope you get a bunch of provisions, and I very, very much like it. And I hope you guys have a good day working on some people, making them healthy, and that's it. You made it! Now have fun and do your best, and you can always help people.
Congratulations!
Congratulations, class of 2020. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Congratulations! We're so proud of you.